Good morning, YouTube. So it's about 5:30 in the morning here. I've been up for a little while. I've been working and kind of thought I'd take a break and give you your next skill drill. Now by now you're probably tired of hitting the cue ball up and down the table. At least I hope you're tired of doing that. That would mean that you actually did the drill. If you haven't done that drill, go back, watch the last one, watch exercise 1, and do that drill. It's important. It sounds stupid, it looks stupid, it feels stupid, but it has a purpose. Now, I thought about doing lags next, since that's effectively the same shot you've been doing, but with more control over speed. However, I'm sure that by now you're tired of hitting the ball up and down the table over and over and over again. So I thought I'd go a different route. We're going to work on speed. It's a basic shot, and it's one of the ones that's in Burns' new standard book of pool and billiards. Great book, highly recommend if you are in the early stages of playing pool. If you are more advanced, there is an advanced book that comes after this one. Highly recommend this. I highly recommend 99 Critical Shots in Pool by Ray Martin and Rosser Reeves. I believe Rosser wrote for him. And a lot of credit to Ray. He did a really good job in this book of defining the shots that you have to know to be able to play at a high level. So, very good book. Highly recommend both of those. Getting on to the skill drill. The skill drill today is about top English, and to do it, you're going to need the cue ball, the one ball, and your spots. You did pick up spots, right? You saw my video on my general video on practices. Make sure you get spots. You can get them in an office supply store. They're cheap. It's $1 for a book of 1,000 or something like that. So get some spots, because you want, if you're going to try to build muscle memory, you want to shoot the same shot over and over and over and over. And if the shot changes each time, guess what? You're not building muscle memory. You're shooting shots. Okay, so today's shot is about speed, and it's primarily about speed. It is a shot, and it's a shot you're going to get a lot in pool. It's probably one of the most common shots in the game. So here's the shot. This is the one that we're practicing first. This one is very simply put the cue at an angle to the 1 and roll the cue forward. Make the shot, roll the cue forward to within 1 ball distance of the rail. Now, if you can fit a ball in between the cue ball and the rail, you did not execute it properly. So you go back and you do it again. You do want this to be about, you want this angle to be about a 30-degree angle. Should look something like this, and you just want to roll the cue ball forward, and now you can see I hit it too hard. I need to work on speed control. That's why we're doing this. So when you set this up, what you want to do is get your spots. I'm going to use a nice bright yellow one so you can see it. I'm going to put my spot on the table. And the reason I use these is because you can put them there and then you can take them back off. So put your spot on the table, put a spot down here. You can see I am not straight across, okay? I'm to this side a little bit. And the reason for that is we're not trying to make this a difficult shot. We're more interested in rolling the cue ball. Okay, so this is shot number 1. And I'm actually going to give you 2 variations on this today. We're going to shoot that shot in and roll the cue to the rail. And it kind of rolled a little bit out of frame, but you can see the edge of it, and you can see I'm well within the cue ball distance to the rail. And we're going to do this until from the same place at the same angle until we've got our 10 repetitions. Now, I'm going to tell you that we will do this several different ways. And by the way, I'm hitting about a tip above the center of the cue ball. And again, trying to get there. You can see this takes a soft touch. Again, I can't roll the ball down without touching the cue. That's a good shot, good repetition. Okay, next thing we're going to do, once you've got your 10 repetitions of that, the next one, come up about an inch. Doesn't have to be perfect. Come up about another inch. Okay, so now we've got 3 spots on the table there, you can see. So we're going to shoot the yellow one 10 times. We're going to shoot the red one 10 times. We're going to shoot the blue one 10 times. Okay, now if you wanted to, you could do the same thing in the other direction. You could put the blue about where I've got my diamond here, put a red here, put a yellow here, and shoot it that way as well. That's up to you. It's the same shot either way. This has so many applications, it's incredible. Okay, so now I'm on, so I do my 10 on yellow. I do 10 on the red. And again, close to the rail as possible. It's a successful repetition if you're within 1 ball distance of the rail. And third one. Now, we could move either ball. I choose to move the cue ball around because I want to get the speed right, and these each have little variations. As you move forward, you're going to take your 1 ball and you're going to move it around and shoot these same 3 and try to get the same result. Okay, so I hit that too soft. You can see there's easily passes between the cue and the rail. Again, 10 of each of these, okay? Now, there's another part to this drill that we're not going to do today. We will do that as our next one. Right now, what I want you to focus on is 10 correct repetitions from here, 10 correct repetitions from there, 10 correct repetitions from there. Okay? The only requirement for the line, for the setup, is that you are not straight in at your furthest one. So you can come just off straight in if you wanted to, and then go an inch. The idea though is we want the cue ball up against the rail every time. How does this come into play in a game? Well, how many times do you have a shot like this, where you need to roll up to the rail? Maybe there's a ball right here that keeps you from stopping it, so you need some touch. You got to get in between you got to get on the rail basically to get to the 5. And so by practicing this shot, now you know how to get to the 5 and behind that 6, and for the very easy run out. That's where this comes in all the time. You will literally shoot that shot hundreds of thousands of times in a lifetime. That's the drill for today. That's what I'm going to be doing for the next hour and a half. You're not hitting it hard. In fact, you're hitting it very soft to get this shot. We've got a follow-up that we'll do tomorrow where it's going to be a similar shot, but we'll be playing a different leave, and we'll see you then. If you like what I'm doing with the skill drills, give me a like, give me a subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can see when the next one comes out. If you don't like it, hey, you know what? I know it's early. I know we're doing a lot of beginner shots right now, and it's not going to help people that are serious shooters that shoot all the time. We will get to those drills, but we have to start somewhere, and right now we're starting with fundamentals because my fundamentals are flawed. And so I'm going all the way back to the beginning and reshooting from the very basic shots. So anyhow, we will see you next time. Thanks, and we'll see you then.